We were metal detecting deep in an unexplored part of the jungle when my machine suddenly went absolutely crazy right next to this ancient moss-covered brick wall. The signal I was getting was incredibly strong and solid. It was telling me that something very large and metallic was hidden right behind these old bricks. I couldn't ignore a hit like this, so I grabbed a hammer and a chisel to start carefully breaking through the thick, weathered mortar. But this old structure was rock solid. The bricks were cemented together much stronger than I expected, so my team had to jump in and help me out. We quickly switched our tools to a heavy metal crowbar and a massive sledgehammer, smashing through the red bricks piece by piece. It was exhausting work in the jungle heat, but chunk by chunk, the ancient wall finally started to crumble away. After hitting it with everything we had, the bricks gave way, revealing a deep, dark cavity completely hidden inside the structure. I carefully reached my hand into the dark hole, having absolutely no idea what might be hiding inside. My fingers brushed against something smooth and cold. I pulled it out into the daylight, and it was a thick, antique glass bottle. It was a really cool historical find, but the metal detector was still screaming, so I knew the main target was still buried inside. I reached back into the darkness, stretching my arm as deep into the wall as I possibly could. Suddenly, my hands grabbed onto something huge and incredibly heavy. With a massive pull, I dragged it out of the wall and into the light. It was a massive, beautifully preserved vintage metal urn, sealed shut for decades. We set it down on the rubble, cleared away the loose dirt, and carefully popped off the heavy lid. When we looked inside, my entire team was completely speechless. The heavy metal pot was absolutely stuffed to the brim with hundreds of heavy, antique silver and gold coins. We tipped the heavy urn over and poured the massive treasure hoard right into our hands.